I am going to make today mackerel al pastor with a pineapple salsa. It's one of the most famous street food snacks in Mexico. From the Lebanese who arrived maybe, 50 years ago, in the 30s or 40s. And they started adapting the recipes with Mexican ingredients. So I'm using an ingredient called achiote, which is from the anato seed, which is a tree that is around in the Yucatan region. So I've just got this little marinade. It's basically the achiote paste, which I've just mixed with some oil and a little bit of garlic. And I am going to use my mackerel now. Mackerel's a lovely fish to use right now. It's in the height of its season, and I'm just going to work this paste into the fish on both sides. And what we're going to do is we're just going to leave this to marinate for about half an hour. So there we are. That will go in the fridge. So Margarita, I'm going to do a pineapple salsa.
Okay.
Maybe you could...
Yeah, sure.
Can you cut the pineapple for me? Now, for me, at this time of year, in the middle of winter in Britain, pineapples sometimes lack flavour. So I'm going to help this pineapple along a bit. So here I have some pineapple juice. I've got about 200 mils. I'm going to add a cinnamon stick, which will give a lovely gentle flavour, much nicer flavour than the powder for this type of thing, and 2 star anise. So in they go, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar. We're going to reduce this syrup down so that we've just got a bit of coating to put on the fresh pineapple, and then we're going to sharpen it all up with fresh lime. Of course, any salsa needs a bit of chilli, so I'm going to chop some red chilli here. Now, there's a good knack about chilli, about knowing how hot it is. I always just eat a bit of the little tip. I'll just touch it to my tongue. Now, that's quite hot actually, so I'm not going to use too much of it. I'm going to take out the seeds. In Mexico, the sun always shines. This is why the pineapples are quite so sweet. And really, the pineapples, how long is the season?
All year round.
All year round?
All year round.
All year round. I've got my diced pineapple. I'm going to add my chili to it. I've got some red onion that I chopped earlier.
Perfect.
And then we need a bit of citrus sharpness here. I'm going to put some salt in and my black pepper.
Do you want me to chop?
Me?
Yeah,
that would be lovely. Just a little bit.
Tell me how much.
Just a little bit would be lovely.
Like this?
That's lovely.
You use, as we do in Mexico, the whole thing.
Yes, I do, exactly. And in fact, if I can get the root, I love to.
Me too.
The root too.
Me too.
So if you see now, this pineapple's not very juicy. It kind of lacks its own juice, which is why we're going to help it along a bit with this syrup. And it smells really delicious.
It smells so good.
That coriander. Does it need more chili or it's fine?
I would add more.
Would you? Brilliant.
Yes.
Let's add more chili. I love it.
Okay.
Because this is one of the misconceptions I find about Mexican food is everyone expects all Mexican food to be hot, but actually it's the salsas that contain the heat.
And this is the way to take out the heat in a chili, to take the placenta off, not only the seeds. In Mexico, we don't take off the heat.
You like the heat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A food without chili is like a day without sun.
I think when I first went to Mexico, I couldn't work out which chili to use with what dish. That's what confused me the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we don't use the chili only for heat.
No, flavour.
But for flavor, mainly for flavor.
So I've got some lovely colour on that skin. So here's my rice that I made earlier. And here we have the mackerel. And then lovely salsa. And I'm going to do a sprig of coriander.
Beautiful.
Just like that.
Let me see. The flavor of the mackerel.
The mackerel in this country is a really delicious flavour.